Hi, my name is Leonard Munson, and welcome back to the monthly astrological crystal overview for March 2020 for the sign of Scorpio. You can reach me at my website, which is readingsbyleonardtmunson.net, or my email address, mercury524@msn.com, or my Facebook page, Readings by Leonard T. Munson, and you can check me out on Twitter and LinkedIn. Hi, Scorpio. Well, Scorpio, this is going to be a good year for you. Okay, Scorpio, your solar sign is in your fifth house. The fifth house is the sign of Leo. Leo represents the sun. The sun is the closest planet to, Leo is the sun. It represents creativity. It represents children. It represents matters of the heart. It represents self. It represents leadership. It represents inner strength. It represents success. It represents judges. It represents morals and principle. And it represents arts and entertainment. Okay, so Scorpio, your solar sun is in your fifth house. So you're more concerned about children. Now, this is a collective reading. This is not individual. This is based on Scorpio's sun, moon, rising, and Venus, or if you have anything in the eighth house. This is also represents emotions. So Scorpio rules emotions. It rules death and resurrection. It rules rising from the ashes. It rules secrets and transformation. So you're going through a transformation. You're going through a transformation today in the month of March. This is the emotional transformation that has something that is related to your heart, to creativity, to your children, to yourself, to your leadership, your morals, and your principles. Transformation represents making you a better person. So for some of you, there's been some issues with your children that has laid heavy on your heart. So those issues are now being lifted. You can take a sigh of relief. Things are changing for the better. There may be some issues with some of you in your creativity. There was a blockage there. That is going to be removed now. So that creativity juices are going to flow better. There have been also, Scorpio, have been some issues with matters of the heart. Letting go of the emotional issue from a past relationship, or recognizing the pattern of attracting these same type of people. It's a different person, place, or thing, but the circumstances is based the same. So some of you have some healing to do in your heart to let go of that emotional issue. Hey, who cares? He didn't want you, that's his loss. Or she didn't want you, that's her loss. Okay? Don't take it personally. I feel that some of you are taking it personally and it's been bothering you. So, hey, if you live in the same town, or you in the same city, or you have the same social set, you're going to see him or her out with someone new. Now, I know you Scorpios can be very vindictive, and that vindictiveness needs to go away because you self-destruct yourself. It's like the Scorpio asked the turtle, could he get on his back to go across the river? And the turtle said, yeah. Then the Scorpio is going to say, you're going too slow. So the turtle said, well, I'm going too slow. Get off my back and you swim there the best way you can. So that vindictiveness with that Scorpio is the shadow side, sting the turtle, and both of them self-destruct. The turtle drowned, and so did the Scorpio. So you need to get away from that vindictive, I gotta get him, gotta get her mentality, because you're only getting yourself. You're only sending negative vibes out to hurt you, not the person. Okay? So let's think positive. Hey, if I see him or I see her, how you doing? If he's with someone else, he's the past. We're not dealing with that anymore. We're dealing with the present and the future. So some of you Scorpios have this, and this has been weighing on your heart in your solar sun, where the sun is in while the sun is in Pisces. And then Pisces is a water sign. So you both are emotional reacting. So we got to stop reacting so much emotionally and not thinking about how we are reacting emotionally. So we need to bring a balance to the shadow side and the light side. That's where things were bad. Okay? Okay. Some of you having some issues with the law. Judges, take that fear out of your mind. Manifest. Believe in yourself because the divine is within you and you will win this case hands up. Okay? Don't take everything with a grain of salt. Some you need to investigate the lawyer, what he's saying, or whatever he's saying. Do your investigation. Okay? And some of you are afraid of your leadership potential. Some of you need to just step out and be the leader that you are because people are watching you. Okay? All right. Some of you Scorpios are also, you're transforming yourself in the areas of creativity, children, matters of the heart, strength. You're tapping in that strength that you have inside of you. Okay? So you need to tap into it. Okay? You have that in reserve. So take that reserve and bring it forth to move these obstacles and problems out of your way. You've been hiding it. You've been running away. And so while you're running away, the fear is chasing you because the fear is happy. It got you where you want to be. It got you where it wanted you to be. You're taking the negative and you're running away. So what you need to do is shrug that negative off and say that I am successful. I will manifest my dreams. I will manifest my purpose that I'm here. Okay? So fear only have a weapon if you turn your head from it and don't look it in the eye. Once you look the fear in the eye, it has no power. So you release yourself from that. Okay? And also, Scorpio, you're very intuitive. So your intuitive and psychic ability is in a double height. Okay? With your solar fifth house in Pisces, your solar fifth house in Leo, and the sun is in Pisces. So pay attention to your dreams, your hunches, and your feelings. They don't lie. Go by the first. If you try to go by the second and third and fourth, then you get confused. Okay? All right, now we're going to see where this planets are at. Right now, Mercury has left Pisces, and now it's in Aquarius. Mercury will be in Aquarius from March the 4th to the 16th. And at the same time, it's retrograde. It's retrograde. So that means it's moving backwards. It's going back what you did 3 months ago. So you can correct it. Okay? So we can bring this stuff into a better fold and a better being. So we can know what's really going on and everything. So let's do that. Okay? So Mercury is retrograde. So we're going back 3 months, see what details, what information that you miss, so you can correct it. So when it goes direct, it will be in its right focus and where it needs to be. So the 2 letters is RE. When Mercury retrograde, your intuitiveness is heightened. You got to think twice before you speak, before you write, before you text. Communication may be off. You shouldn't sign any documents or come to any agreement unless you have to. Okay, you should need to wait when Mercury goes direct. Some books say the 9th, some books say the 10th. So that's next week. Okay, when Mercury is direct, when Mercury is retrograding, you're moving backwards to correct things that you did when you were going direct, which was 3 months ago. Okay? Oh, I'm getting, this information needs to be sent out to you. Okay? So people from the past will come back in to bring closure. So you'll be hearing from people from the past coming in so they can be closer to this situation that you have. When Mercury's in Aquarius, you are hungry for knowledge, open to new and original ideas. We begin to think outside of the box, and our thinking becomes more progressive and objective. Our communication and thought patterns are spontaneous, somewhat fragmented, liberal. This is a time when inventive thinking is at peak. Okay? Now, the next thing is Venus. Venus has just left Aries and is in Taurus. Venus in Taurus is its home base. Venus is the planet of the feminine part of it, is the planet of money, work, and possession, the finery, the best. So it's in its home place of Taurus, which is the second house, which deals with health, money, work, and possession. Okay? Venus in Taurus, a love of music and appreciation to sensual pleasures and others of the finer things in life, such as signs of the cycle which has begun for you. This is a aesthetic, artistic to be sure, but it is also practical and materialistic. You develop a keen appreciation for the value of things, including money it takes to buy them. So, hey, I see some of you moving to a bigger place. I see some of you downsizing. I see some of you buying a car. I see some of you coming to a budget to pay off a lot of credit card. I begin to see some of you having a better, healthy relationship with your money, with Venus is in Taurus. And for those who are in a relationship, there's been issues about money that create a lot of stress and tension there. Well, that's going to be resolved. So you come to the agreement, you listen to what the other part is saying, and the other part is to listen to what you're saying, and so you're compromising, okay? For those who are single, okay, concentrate on yourself right now. Get yourself together. Then once you get yourself together, then that baggage that has been blocking someone to come to you will be able to come to you, and it will be genuine. And if you get involved with someone, take your time. Don't rush, okay? In the 50s, you could date 3 or 4 people at one time. I wasn't going exclusively steady with anyone. So I'm dating different people. So I see you dating different people, and from that different group, you will find out the one that has the potential to be exclusive for you. Okay, the next planet is Mars. Mars is in Capricorn. Mars is the masculine part of us. So Scorpio, Mars is your ruling planet. It's in Capricorn. So things are anchored, they're practical, and they're stressed that you want to move up the ladder. So Capricorn represents the 10th house of the astrological wheel, will deal with employment, success, prestige, and moving up the ladder. So Mars represents that raw energy, that drive, that push. Okay, so you want to take that energy in a positive way to bring about these issues of employment, success, and moving up the ladder. So I see some of you are getting another job within the job you have. Some of you are finding another job, and all this will bring more money and more benefits. And I also pick up some of you are going back to school or get some kind of certification to increase your skills to make more money in the marketplace. Okay? All right. Now, the next planet we're talking about is Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruling planet of Sagittarius. And so Jupiter is went into Capricorn December the 19th, 2019, and will stay there December the 19th, 2020. So Jupiter is the planet of abundance, wealth, blessings, success, new opportunity, expansion, truth, and karma. So if you put out good karma, now the universe is opening up that storehouse that you have and bringing that good karma to you. And if you put out bad karma, the storehouse door is closed. Okay? So the circumstances you have created is coming back to you. So that's why you have to be careful what you think, speak, and do. is always a consequence if it's wrong. Okay? All right, the next planet we're going to look at, and Jupiter in Capricorn, so that's going to benefit all earth signs or anyone that has anything in the second, sixth, or first house, and all water signs, the opposite, which are Pisces, Scorpio, that's you, Scorpio, and Cancer. And earth signs, which are Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Okay, then the next planet is Saturn. Now, when Saturn goes in the sign, I used to think that, Saturn in the sign, I'm going to go through this. I have so much problems, anything. But Saturn goes to go in the sign and affect you. It is good for you because it prepares you for the prosperity that's going to come when it leaves. And particularly if you follow and listen to what it's trying to say. You don't fight Saturn. Come on, beat you up. Come on. You don't do that. You roll with the punches. So that dress don't look right. That suit don't look right on me. I'll go get another suit. So it's how you can adapt to the changes and move the challenges and move the challenges and the blockage out of your way in a positive way. Okay? So Saturn represents structure. So that old structure, Scorpio, if you roll with Saturn, it's going away. Saturn went into Capricorn, its home base, in 2018. It will leave in October of 2020. Okay? So when you can feel the Saturn pressure being lifted now, and each month it goes by, it's going to be lifted more. Lesson to learn, structure, setting boundaries, speaking your truth from the fifth chakra. This is the throat, your fifth chakra. Stop being a people pleaser. Do what you want to do. Okay, you put the divine source above you, and you are next. If you don't want to do this, don't do it. I don't care what they say or think. Okay, and then if you got something to do, the phone ring and all that stuff, do what you need to do. Then you assist those people. Okay, the divine is number one, and you are number two. Okay, the rest you give them a number if you want to. Saturn also represents father time. So during that transit, someone close, a family member, a friend, or someone that was very close to you, leaving us from the physical plane to the spiritual plane. They're still there in the spirit, so call upon them to assist you when you need assistance. Okay? And Saturn also represents father time. So some of you might still have some lingering issues, about your father or father issues. He might have been an absentee father, or he was there and you felt that he didn't love you because he didn't show you love. He was so hard on you. The reason why he was hard on you, he knew that you have a great ability to be something. So he had to be hard on you so you can be disciplined to pursue your purpose here. Okay, then the next planet is Uranus. Uranus represents the shock planet. It's a planet of upheaval, change, revolution, independence. It will never be the same. Uranus represents the Tower card in the tarot deck. Uranus represents the divine blessed sources coming in to move things that's out of your life that's been negative. You've been given the chance to do it, and you refuse to do it. So a slap on the head is coming in, and it's gone, and there's nothing about it coming back. Are you going back to it? Okay? Uranus is in Taurus, so this is a lot of changes in your money, work, and possession. Okay, be using more electronic money than real money. Okay, cleaning up the environment, the earth, getting away from pharmaceutical things and becoming a more natural healer and finding things that can heal you more naturally without all these side effects. Okay, some of you are going to be involved in long-distance relationships. We're going to be the norm. Age will not be a number. If you love someone and they're 30, 40, you just love them. You love someone as long as they're not below 20 years old, okay? So age difference will not be that problem. The robots are going to be taking over. So more of your jobs are going to be lost from robots. So what you need to do, learn how to program it, make it, service, and repair it, okay? Then the next thing is Neptune. Neptune is in Pisces. We're going to clean up the water. Okay, we're going to clean up emotional issues that have been bothering us. Okay, Pisces represents psychic ability. It represents intuitiveness. The Pisces rules the eyes. the feet. Okay, so some of you've been having issues with that, so you need to get that straightened out and corrected. Okay, Pisces represents hidden enemies. So you're going to find out who these enemies are hidden, and they're going to be coming to the surface. It represents things behind the scenes, institutions, things of healing. Some of you might have to go to a psychiatrist or a therapist or someone that can help you with the emotional issues that you refuse to let go, and you're using drugs, illegal or illegal alcohol, sex addiction, workaholic, all that stuff to sensitize it because you don't want to face these issues that's going on. And the next planet is Pluto in Capricorn. So again, that is your ruling planet, Scorpio. So Pluto represents transformation, change, death, and resurrection, rising from the ashes. Again, these are some emotional issues that you're burdening yourself that happened back in your childhood that you need to address and heal, forgive. Okay, then we have the North Node of the Moon. The North Node of the Moon is what the lessons that we need to learn in this present life, and that means that we need to communicate more effectively. Okay, the South Node represents what we brought into this life from a past life, and sometimes we go back in there because that's comfortable for us. But we need to push ourselves out of there and go into the North Node and learn the lessons that we need to learn in this life. Okay, now your tarot card for the month of March, Scorpio. Now, whenever a card is facing down, this is opposition to you. It opposes you. This is the issue that you need to turn around. So this is a challenge. So we're going to turn around. And this is 9 of Swords. And 9 represents an ending of a cycle and letting go, cutting losses, and the realization. Swords representing moving obstacles and battles out of your past, and you can move forward. So there's a realization now that things are beginning to move. There's a slow movement in things in March for you. So there's some battles that will be and challenges that will be moved out of your way. Now I'm going to do the Karma card. The Karma cards consist of 3 cards, and it deals with the planets, the signs, and the houses. So the planet card here, Uranus. So in March, there's going to be a lot of quick changes, with independence, upheaval, change, and things will not be the same. So Uranus's influence changes in your life through the month of March. The sign, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is the 9th house. It deals with philosophy, religion, dreams, mysticism, speculation. It deals with adventure, foreign travel, dealing with foreign cultures, and higher education. And the house that it's going to be in, the 5th house. And your solar sun is in the 5th house. Okay? So the 5th house is Leo. So let's read this. Okay? So in the Uranus, it says stir up the situation. Okay? Within Sagittarius, it deals insights to and stir up the situation for insights to understanding. That is your spiritual goal for this month. And in the 5th house, which is Leo, it says, with a trust of a child. So you're going back to your childhood and connect with that innocent child within you so you can see the wonder, the beauty, and everything around you. Okay, as far as your mind, be open to new ideas. That's Uranus. It's showing you to be open to new ideas outside the box. And in the sign, it represents the wisdom of these new ideas, okay? And then the house of the 5th house, and that wisdom is called fun, romance, and making art. Okay, then we're going to look at the physical aspect of the Karma card, invent a way. Okay, that's what Uranus is going to show you how to invent a way, resulting from understanding. Invent a way resulting from understanding. That is your sign card in the house card, to do it dramatically. So Uranus is changing. It's moving the old into the new, into freedom for you. Okay, Scorpio, I hope you enjoy your monthly astrological overview for March 2020, and I would love to see you in April. So you know the deal. Like, subscribe, and share. Ciao.